Corey, what are you doing?
No.
Come on, you wanna come over here and say do it with me? Alright, hey everyone. So, obviously everybody knows today is September the 4th of 2013. But for a lot of you that don't already know already, today is not just the 4th of September, but it's my brother's birthday. Not this one, but another one that is not here with me at the moment. He's not in the state anymore. He moved. And, unfortunately he's not here to celebrate it with us. But, you know, I did want to make this video for his birthday to let him know I do, to let you know, Doug, I really do care and I love you so much. I say, it's funny. So, first to start off, Doug's not technically my biological brother. You know, for those of you who don't know, I've lived with my mother all my life. My father wasn't, with me at the time. So, as I got older, my grandmother and my mother thought it'd be nice for me to have a male role model to look up to, as I got older, since I was the only child technically at the time. And my mother and my grandmother got a hold of the Big Brother Big Sister program, and I want to say 3 or 4 years ago, that's how I met Doug. It was funny when I was going through that process of, getting my big brother, as they say, I was so scared on who I was going to meet. I didn't know what was going to be once I got through all the little different surveys and tests they put through, they made me go through. I didn't know what to expect, and who they were going to match me up with or whatever. But I did know it. They did this test was like on some serious shit, so I knew it had to be serious. Whoever they gave me when they chose who I was going to be my big brother. Doug, I honestly, it's funny go ahead, put your finger down, little weirdo. It's funny. I can think back when we first met, back when I still live over Middle River. I didn't know, if you were when they told me you were coming. I honestly just freaked out. I didn't know whether or not you was gonna like me or you was gonna get along. I know they put us together based off of the fact that we had a lot of similar tastes and stuff, but I honestly did not know what to expect. If I can go back in time when I was getting ready to meet you and they were telling me you was coming over and I was just freaking out, I would have told myself to sit the fuck down. You'll have the most greatest person come into your life. And honestly, that is the truth. I've had, like I said, I didn't have my father and or any other older siblings to look up to. It was just only me for the longest time. And when you came into my life, it was so, I don't even know words can express it. It was just, I was so grateful. As time went on and I got the nigga, you've helped me get past some of the most hardest moments in my life, dealing with, school, the relationship I had with my mother, when my mother and me wasn't getting along as muchly. You've helped me so much. Or if I did not have someone to talk to, you were just a phone call away or a text message away and just talking to me. We've had so many great times together. I can't even begin to count them. I remember the first time, we did we had a cookout with the whole Big Brother Big Sister community. That was so fun. I was so glad that you and my mother got the chance to, be together and, with me, and we ended up having so much fun, exploring the walk trails and eating all that other stuff. I remember the first time we actually hung out together too, which is like, if I had a rewind button just to relive that moment, that would be one of my most favorite moments just to revisit over and over again. Is I remember when we first, how much you knew I liked the what was it? I don't even remember. I didn't remember the first thing we did, we baked something together. I think it was cookies, and we baked those for my little brother and sisters. Yes, cookies. You're not getting. Actually, we might bake some cookies later. I don't know. So, and I mean, like, we baked cookies for our little brother, sister, and my mother, and my great grandmother. When I think it was, getting around town, a celebration for her. You know, it was so much fun, you know. And then later down the road, I ended up meeting your wife, Emma, who is like the most wonderful person in the world. You know, Emma, if you're watching this, I love you so much. You know, you are a sister to me, and I love you and Doug so much. Um, Doug, what else? I remember when we went to the Raven Stadium together, and we ended up. You wanna play? Wanna go play? Go ahead. So, come, don't go too far. 'Cause I want you to come back. Okay? Stay down. So, I remember when we went to the Raven Stadium together, and we not watched the game, but we just hung out there with the whole Big Brother Big Sister community. When we went skating the first time, oh my gosh, I remember that. I was such a klutz. Like, for anybody who's watching this that obviously this has nothing to do with you, but if you are watching this, I remember when this man took me skating for like the first time in a long while. Oh my gosh, I fell on my ass so many times. Like, I mean, like I had black jeans on, so if I hit that fucking ground, it showed the white marks of where I hit my ass fell. And oh my god, at the end of it, I ended up getting upset because I was embarrassed, but he taught me through it, and I ended up just being like, whatever, if I fall, I fall. I know it's minor. I know that might seem minor to some of y'all, but that's really, for some of y'all who do know, I'm very self-conscious, conscious about a lot of different, how people look at me, whether or not it's just like, oh, he's weird, oh, he's, strange or whatever. For someone to just be like, sit down, to pull me down from the clouds and tell me, look, calm down, it's okay. That meant a lot to me. It really did. Some of y'all might understand it, maybe some of y'all don't, but this man is truly great. Like, I mean, I've, recently, not even recently, but, when I was younger, I always, wondered what it is to have that one person in your life that you can always depend on, no matter what. And, I have that person in my life, and that person is Doug. And, I mean, he's like, he's my world right there. And, I love him so much. He's just helped me out through some of the many trials that I had to go through, that whether I doubted myself that I could ever overcome them. And he's always been one, helped me every step of the way, getting through a lot of it. I can go on for hours talking about this man. Like, seriously, he's amazing. I don't words cannot describe how much he means to me. Like, he was he's always been there. It's so funny. I've always seen people talk about that person they have in their life that they can depend on. But I mean, like, I could be homeless. I'm not, obviously, but I mean, like, I could be homeless. That man will take me out because he cares that much about me. He will fly me out to come live with him. Like, I don't understand. I wish for everybody to find someone that is special like I have. Corey, sit down. JJ making a video. I wish for everybody to find someone as special as I did, because the fact is, Doug is just like, he's been an awesome brother to me. And, I'm glad we came together when we did, but I don't know how the hell I'd be like without that man. I mean, like, if they would have came to me telling me that they had no one to fight for me, I don't know what I'd be like right now. I really don't. I've done some crazy shit in my life, and this man has helped me overcome it and be perfectly sane. You gonna leave me? You not gonna come back and say hi? Alright, bye. And he's helped me so much. I'm really not gonna try to cry on this, because the fact is, some of y'all see me get mushy, and I honestly don't care if I'm being mushy at the moment. So, and I'm crying, oh well. But I could just name countless of times this man has been there for me. It's ridiculous. And I always know he will be there for me, no matter what. It's like, I know we're not literally blood brothers, but fuck the blood. Me and him are brothers, and I don't give a damn who tells me otherwise. This man has been truly the light in my some of my dark tunnels. He's been that light to help me pull me out of the darkness. And I have no idea. Like I said, I really don't have any idea how I'd be now. What if it wasn't for him? And later on down the road, you and Emma ended up having a kid. So now I'm an uncle. And I'm so grateful to be an uncle as well. You know, I can't wait to come see all y'all. Cause, you know, or for y'all to come see us. And speaking of that, Doug, you need to make plans to come down here, stay for a little bit, and you and I can catch up. It's been a minute. Come on now. So, anyway, moving back to what I was saying. And, you know, this man has been one hell of a brother to me. And I know I would put my life on the line. The fact is, I know for a fact this man is going to be a hell of a father, and he's going to be a hell of a husband as well. Actually, he is a hell of a husband, and he will be a hell of a father as well. Because any person is so I don't know what the word is. I want to say it, but I can't think of what the word I'm trying to look for. It's like you need to be like people don't realize, you know, people don't realize how much you take for granted, and I've learned that the hard way. And you know, when I sit back and look at my life, I'm so grateful to have him in my life. Cause like I said, a lot of things would probably not be the same without him. A lot of the little things I said I wanted to do, where I would normally back out on it, he's been there to say, no, keep going. You can do it. You know, don't get me wrong, I've had other people do it too, but I mean, like, this man pushed me, you know, he pushed me beyond my limits, and on a lot of occasions, and I'm so thankful. And I just want to say, I love you, Doug, so much, and I'm glad that you are my brother. And I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and many, many more. Love you.